Oh, wrong one. All right, we are here.
Welcome back to the Hideout. We are the usual rejects. My name is Neco, aka Prince Productions.
My name is Dr. Thick, aka the Magic Producer.
And I am Christian, also known as AAPS Entertainment. I'm still fucking sick. Yeah, boy.
You've been like almost like a week,
He's
2 weeks.
He's been
Right?
sick for two
It's been over 2
weeks, man.
But we still
Bro.
get it through it.
That's crazy. And of course, this is a show where we talk about film and TV news every single week, as you know. And today we got a lot of stuff going on, so let's just get straight into it. First of all, we got a new look at the Supergirl costume. Scarlett Johansson is currently in talks to star in The Batman Part 2, which was originally going to be given to Emma Stone, but she denied that. This is a rumor, but the first trailer for Avengers Doomsday will be releasing in December. It's rumored to release with Avatar Fire and Ash, so we'll see how true that is. Marty Supreme debuts with a 96% on Rotten Tomatoes. Ferris Bueller Day Off spinoff has been canceled. A live-action Power Ranger show is at the works at Disney. Vin Diesel is working on a Rock'em Sock'em Robots movie. And yeah, that is that for today. What do you guys think?
I mean, half of that sounded interesting.
Well, what have?
I'm glad that there's no Ferris Bueller sequel.
Useless ass sequel or
yeah.
spinoff, whatever.
The ScarJo stuff is interesting, and then obviously I'm really excited for Supergirl, so I'm happy about that. Hopefully, I know they showed like a trailer at the Brazilian EX or was it whatever the fuck they're called.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah, I know.
But I'm excited when they like officially drop it.
The suit looks good. It's a little bit different than the one we saw in Superman. It's closer to her like Woman of Tomorrow suit. It's like it's damn near like 1-for-1.
That is honestly probably one of my favorite comics I've ever read. Like it is so good.
Everybody loves that. I gotta borrow that from you. But
like super
yeah. Let's get straight into the trailers. We got a lot to talk about today. Plus we got holiday hot takes at the end of this. So yeah, we gotta go over that. First of all, we did get a new trailer for Fallout Season 2. Did you guys watch it? And if so, what did you think?
I just know that there is a new season. I did not know they dropped a trailer yet.
Yeah, they released a clip of it today, and they dropped the trailer. Both of which look good. I mean, first season was really great. I saw like a thing about how like David Goggins was not David Goggins. Oh my God, what's his ass's name?
You mean,
Walter Goggins.
Walter Goggins, David Goggins. Oh my God, bro!
Pull my leg, right?
He was talking about how he hasn't played any of the games because like he doesn't want to ruin, like the mystery of like his character and his role, which theoretically doesn't make much sense because
his character's not in the games, right?
No, well that plus even if also his character has been around since before the events of the games, so. I don't know. Wouldn't his character know what's going on? I don't know. To some capacity.
Oh wait, yeah.
Like I said, I don't know.
Interesting.
But yeah.
Is this a real thing right there?
No, yeah.
I swear to God, I'm like,
Bro, most of Google's AI now.
I'm like, okay.
They dropped a trailer for The Boys season 5.
Okay, so that's the next thing we're gonna talk about. Let's just get straight into that. They did drop a trailer for The Boys season 5.
More comfortable.
I'm looking at the trailer right now. I mean, you know, it's The Boys. There's not really like anything jaw dropping with this trailer from like a first watch that I can tell. It's not a bad trailer. I mean, it's kind of what you expect out of like everything that's been set up so far. Like Homelander's basically like a giant like dictator, and you know, Billy and his goons. Obviously, they got to get their peeps out of the concentration camps where like Huey is, and obviously Huey's gonna get out. But that's pretty much what's been going on. So I don't know. It's also pretty short. We do get Giancarlo Esposito. He's finally back in this, as well as what's her face's what's her face's the daughter of the lady. Oh my god, what's her name? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No. Oh wait, the daughter of Victoria Newman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Newman's daughter. She's also in this. Obviously, she was in Gen V season 2. There aren't any Gen V characters in this yet. Obviously, there's just a really mad Homelander. But we'll see what happens. I mean, it's got to be good. Billy doesn't really look much more sick in this though, because like he's supposed to be like damn near like dead by this point.
Yeah, I mean, like, isn't his brain literally turning to jelly? So it's like
something like that.
Yeah.
But he still looks like he's chilling. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's the boys. It's probably gonna be really good. Am I excited for the show to end? I don't know. Are you excited for the show to be?
Yeah, I feel
over?
like no more. I feel like they were kind of pushing it with more than 4 seasons, but 5. I think it's perfect. Like I would really like them to just end it off on a. Well, end it. Like I just want to see an actual TV
Just
show
end it.
like finish without it just ending abruptly. So yeah, I would just love to actually see a conclusion to a TV show. Isn't that a crazy thing to ask for?
Without like a million spin-offs?
Well, not even just that. Just like fucking tired of just like this is a big reason I just don't even get invested into TV the past few years is because I feel like it's just gonna get canceled like halfway through and it's like okay well I got all that investment.
Isn't that so ironic though? Because it's either it gets canceled like a season or 2 in, or it just goes on for 20 years.
Yeah. That's
right.
Exactly.
Like this is why like I never finished The Walking Dead. I started it like a long time ago, bro. But now there's like a bunch of spin-offs. Like I don't even know what the show's about anymore. It's a dead thing, man.
Because it's called The Walking Dead, because you know it's Walking Dead.
No, yeah, I mean, I was watching it like while it was on air. And I was keeping up with like Fear the Walking Dead, and then I think after season 8, I just stopped watching it. I was like, this is too much. It's too much.
That's when I had stopped. That's when I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Once the first spinoff came out, that was at the point where they killed off Rick, and I was like, all right, I'm done. I'm done with the show. It's gone on for way too long.
I think it went on for like 12 seasons, but then I think there's 3 spinoffs going on right now, and it's like, dude, just like...
And it's weird because like the spinoffs, like it's the same thing with like how Genevieve takes place in between seasons of The Boys.
So it's hard to even like watch the shows,
even
like,
though
you know,
even though if we're being honest, The Boys has had like 7 seasons because you can't watch The Boys without Genevieve in between. So I don't know. I'm excited though. I'm excited. I want to see what happens to like Homelander and his fate, because obviously he's gonna have to die in like a really gruesome way.
Yeah, I hope he gets like fucking demolished, dude.
Who?
Homelander. Honestly, like it's one of the greatest villains like ever.
It's insane, bro.
It's also top of the
it's criminal that Anthony Starr hasn't been nominated for an Emmy. Like, it's one of my favorite performances like ever, just ever.
Yeah,
like, it is. It's such.
I'm also glad that he also doesn't want to get typecasted as this type of role, because he's like obviously if people have like fan casted him as like things like Reverse Flash, which by the way he would be amazing at, but he doesn't want to do it.
Yeah,
he doesn't want to do
it. Also, it's not like he even knows what that is.
Yeah, he probably doesn't.
He's like, what the fuck is a Reverse fucking Flash?
Bro, is this like says like I'm too good at being a villain. I don't want to continue being this.
I mean, if you've ever seen his personality in real life, like, I don't know if you could ever match that to, like... Now, I'm not saying he's a bad person, but I'm just, like... He has a very, very blunt, very direct...
No, he is.
I don't know how you can grab someone like that and be like, all right, we're going to notch you down to, like, a Captain America. Can you play a very noble... like, I don't... He's a very,
he could do it. Because but he could do it, though, because he, like, has the energy of a performer. I mean, look at how different, like... Homelander as a person, his mannerisms, that's a different human being.
That is actually very true. I mean, he was
like,
in the
even like
show called I'm pretty sure that's what ended up getting him the role of Homelander. He was in the show called Banshee, and I saw the first season. It is fucking incredible, and his performance is wild.
I had heard that. I heard that too. It probably is. But yeah, let's move on. Let's move on from that. This week, well, I guess this week we have a lot of news that has been going on. There's been a couple of film events and film related events over the past week. So you know what? We're just gonna get started with the breaking news, the shit that dropped yesterday. It seems like Netflix is buying Warner Brothers.
Oh, I heard.
Like that is.
Oh.
Yeah. I have. Let me pull out my notes because I have some details on this. But what the fuck is this guy bringing up?
Okay, that was.
Okay. What the hell?
Instead of typing Warner Bros, he types in bros.
Bro.
Oh.
Okay, so Warner Brothers, as we know, has been up for sale for a while. A lot of people have been trying to get it, and it's funny because Netflix was like one of the companies that didn't want Warner Brothers, and now they do, right? And so basically, they have Warner Brothers now. They claim they're going to continue their theatrical releases for films. Netflix will keep HBO Max around while also periodically adding Warner Brothers / HBO content to Netflix, and the deal will not close until the end of next year.
Most
Splits
likely.
its its assets into like other smaller companies and
I mean,
probably
like,
sells them to other places.
Look how long it was for Disney and Fox. Like, I literally think
Dude.
that took like 3 years.
Bro, well, you think that one was bad? Remember? Oh fuck, never mind. It was Fox. I was gonna say Disney and Sony, but I was thinking about the Fox one. Yeah, that one took hella long.
That took like 3 fucking years, and I feel like with Netflix and Warner Brothers, this is a more complicated merger.
Well, yeah, because these are two like monopoly level companies, which I'm not the biggest fan of their merger just because it creates even more of a monopoly in the system. But I don't know. I mean, I guess the fact that they're keeping like Disney, not Disney, Netflix and HBO still like separate entities, I think is at least okay for now, because then it doesn't become just one giant mesh of fucking bullshit, you know?
I think they might just be saying that just so that it can get approved by the government. I feel like once everything's approved, give it a year or two, HBO is just going to be wrapped into Netflix.
Because you think so? I don't know, because my theory is that like they're doing this so that it like is the most cost efficient, easiest way of like going about it, because Warner Brothers, as we know, has been in debt for like a while, right? They've been in huge debt. So I think by them falling under Netflix, it's like they've filed for bankruptcy and now Netflix owns them, so it's like their debt is gone, I guess. This is a very vague statement I'm saying, but this is kind of what it feels like. And so by them just pretty much just continuing exactly what they've been doing, except Netflix is now the top of the umbrella.
I mean,
I don't know.
Thing is, I don't think that's gonna happen.
The thing.
I think, because honestly, I'm shocked that the Disney merger even went through with Fox. Like, if you really think about it, I don't really think that should have even been allowed, because they already bought Lucasfilm.
I don't think so either.
Like Marvel, Pixar, like they were literally created. They already like bought so many things, and like, okay, those are really small studios. Like, they were literally independent studios. They just bought an entire studio that was, like, at their level. Like, so, like, I don't know how that, like, to this day, I really question how that even got approved. Because that was, like, that felt illegal. That really felt illegal.
Bro, I don't even know how Netflix has money like that.
That's what I'm saying. And, like, this is wild. Because, like, and I mean, like, the biggest issue is, like, and, like, Ted Sarandos, is that his last name? Whatever the fuck his last name is.
Whatever. Ted Sarandos.
Yeah, he was talking about how, like, oh yeah, we're gonna keep them and keep Warner Brothers movies in theaters, but we're just gonna shorten the window. It's like, dude, like, no. And so, like, right now, like, Christopher Nolan is heading like a thing with all the Directors Guild of America people.
To try to prevent it.
Yeah, or at least like secure some kind of safety net for the theatrical release, because yes,
because if not, I mean, but even though what was it? Netflix also struck a deal with I mean, they don't own it, but they struck a deal with AMC to like release their movies to AMC theaters. But yeah, I don't know. It is a little bit scary to an extent, Because I mean, we've always had like, there's always been a not necessarily three, but there's always been big studios that have always like taken over, right? And it is just a never-ending cycle of like, okay, well now it's just what it is, what is it now? Like Disney, Netflix, and like I don't even know
Yeah, because like
whatever else.
you had the big six, right? You have like the big six
Yeah.
major studios are Disney, Warner Brothers, Universal, Sony, Paramount, Fox, right? Warner Brothers is now owned by another entertainment conglomerate, whatever the fuck, another entertainment
Conglomerate.
Yeah, conglomerate. There we go. Fox is taken over by one of the other big six, so that kind of leaves it down to not necessarily four, but four light.
I know what you're saying though.
So
yeah.
it's just such an odd thing, cause and like back in the day, man, like there used to be like it feels like now, like it feels like we're kind of starting to get out of it, but it felt like for like 20, 30 years, you could not get a movie made outside of the studio system.
Yeah.
Like because like the big six literally like New Line Cinema.
Yeah, they own everything.
Like all these
pretty
small
much
things like Touchstone Fish, like all these things were being like bought by other studios, but then and then they ended up stop being used. When was the last time New Line Cinema really made stuff? When was the last time Touchstone Pictures really made stuff? Because once these bigger studios bought them, they started treating them the way they treat their big studio, and that's not how smaller studios are supposed to function. Yeah, and that's why we just there's no. That's another reason we don't really have mid-budget movies anymore, or like a lot of movies within the past 20 years, 15 years, 10 years have been more safe, is because they're coming from the big six. They're not, so they have to be more calculated when it comes to how they're putting out their movies and stuff, and that just ruins creative risk.
Freedom.
Yeah.
What if they lost the rights of just playing rock paper scissors? Imagine that you're a multi-billionaire and be like,
here's the crazy part.
You just like play rock paper scissors. I buy your company, or play Game of Magic and be like, okay, you lost your shit. I win.
The crazy thing right now is Paramount is just went over to Warner Brothers and was like, fuck Netflix. We're gonna offer you an even better deal, even though they were bidding, they lost the fucking bid. So I'm like, what? Like, dude, you already lost the bid. Like, what are you gonna like? And obviously, like for them, honestly, Warner Brothers Zaslav doesn't give a fuck who he sold it to. So he's not gonna.
He just wants money.
He just wanted.
It's all business.
Yeah, it was literally, I just want money. I just wanna get rid of this shit. I mean, this seems like, everyone's been saying that this is his goal. Pretty much like a year since he got Warner Brothers. Everyone has been like, yeah, his goal has been to fix it, even though he fucking ruined it more, and then sell it off. So I'm like,
it's unsavable.
Yeah. So like if he already struck a deal, why is he gonna go out of his way to like work with them even more if they already lost the fucking bid? Paramount's not gonna get anything. They're not even gonna get fucking close. I know we have to move on, even though this is like the main topic, but still, like the biggest problem right now, this is horrible. Netflix owning all these IPs is a horrible thing because we're just gonna get, and they're gonna abuse the IP and just,
of course,
like if we thought
giant monopoly.
Yeah, if we thought the Disney Plus, like the way Disney,
like the Hulu,
like Disney Plus was like destroying the like Star Wars, Marvel properties, we're gonna see this like times 10. It's gonna be like fucking times 10. We're gonna have like 3 different Batman shows in 3 different universes all running at the same time. They're all gonna get canceled after one fucking season, and then they're gonna wait a month and then announce another one. Like it's gonna be fucking horrendous. Let alone
we'll see what happens.
The theater.
But yeah, moving on from that though. This is something more positive. A new Godzilla anime is in the works.
Yay.
Now, what is this anime about? Well, it's about a kid who can turn into Godzilla. That's like the basic premise. That's the only information that's been revealed. We got like one image, but yeah, it's like some kid who has like the powers of Godzilla. It's not known whether he got these powers from something, or he is Godzilla, or Godzilla's his child, or whatever bullshit. But yeah, I mean, it's it's Godzilla.
Interesting. Do you remember remember how like bad like the 90s like one? But remember, did you
the Hanna-Barbera one?
No, not the Hanna-Barbera one. There was the 90s Godzilla movie, the one with Matthew Broderick in it. It was a Roland Emmerich movie.
Zilla. The dinosaur one.
Yeah, but remember when they did the animated show? Did you ever watch it?
Yeah.
Because it was actually
of
really
course. It was really good.
It was really good.
No, collectively, everybody agrees that like that show is actually really, really great.
Yeah, it was really short. Hold on. Did you ever watch it, Kevin?
Watch what?
Godzilla animated
Oh
show.
my goodness!
No.
Did it have a separate name or was it just called? I think it was just called
like
Godzilla.
Godzilla something animated show.
But I will say this animation kind of gives me the vibe that, dude, isn't basically this like isn't Kaiju number 8 basically?
That's okay. So that's what everybody's saying is basically it's basically just Kaiju number 8, but that's the funny part because Kaiju number 8 is based off Godzilla, so it's like would be the original, you know? Oh, here it is, the Godzilla show.
Dude, I know this is such a hot take. I actually really like this Godzilla design. I think I like it more since it's in animation rather than like the live action design. But I'll say this: I really like this design in animation. I guess that's kind of the.
It's that's canonically not even like Godzilla design. Like it's been like. In Godzilla Final Wars, they kind of established that this character is no longer Godzilla. Yeah. It's a character named Zilla. It's like a giant retcon that happened.
Oh, I see. That's fucking funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, look at.
It's actually hella funny.
Look at Kaiju number 8. Literally, you're gonna see the same thing.
Oh yeah, it's the same thing.
Like you're.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, this is like if like My Hero Academia was made by like Marvel. Like it's the same thing.
Oh, I see. That's badass.
That's basically it. It's like.
Let's see.
But yeah, because Kaiju number 8 doesn't have the copyrights to all to use Godzilla and stuff.
I see.
Yeah,
that's it.
But it's like it basically is this because technically he does turn into a kaiju. One of the episodes.
That's hella funny. But yeah, we can move on from that. Okay. Speaking of Warner Brothers, because no, never mind. This is not Warner Brothers. This is Paramount. I'm completely off. We got a couple updates on Sonic and the future of the Sonic franchise and Ninja Turtles by default. But we're gonna get to the Ninja Turtles one in a second. But in terms of Sonic stuff, it seems like there's 2 movies being planned right now. An event movie that will release on December 22nd, 2028, and Sonic 4, which is set to release March 19th. 2027. So we're probably gonna get I don't know, some kind of Sonic team up movie. Like, I mean, the Sonic movies generally speaking are pretty good, so I think this is more net positive than anything. Sonic 4 is probably also going to be good. I mean, I don't know who they're going to introduce. They have Amy now. They're probably going to do Silver. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else. This is all we got from this specific topic.
Yeah, Metal Sonic.
What do you guys think?
And shit like that. But
Metal Sonic.
Eventually, I'll probably watch the Sonic movies at some point. Eventually.
You haven't seen any of them?
I haven't seen any of them.
You know, it's so funny because.
Oh. We'll never know.
It's actually pretty good.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, they get better as you go, and I'm hoping Sonic 4 is even better than the last, and whatever the Sonic team up movie ends up being. But yeah,
was that Knuckles show good? Has anyone seen it?
His show.
Yeah, he had like a show.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
I heard it was okay. It was good, but I never checked it out either. I mean, it's a spin-off. It has literally nothing to do with like. This is the one spin-off that actually doesn't tie into the movies. There's like I remember in Sonic 3 though there was like a reference to something that happened in the show, but it's like pretty obscure from what I remember. I don't know. But yeah, moving on from that, hold on. We're actually going to skip the next thing on the list. Go straight to yeah, we're going to talk about Stranger Things. I'm going to talk about Stranger Things at the end of this, but really quick, I do want to bring up the fact that Volume 1 Season 5 has finally released. But since Netflix has struck a deal with AMC, they're going to release the series finale.
I got tickets for it.
You actually got tickets for it?
I got tickets for it.
Deadass.
Yeah.
Damn. When is it?
On New Year's Eve.
That's crazy.
Bro, imagine it comes out so bad. That you're like, bro, you just spent New Year's Eve to watch a shitty ass movie.
I know. Tickets for only
bro, it's hella long.
It's
like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, it's
that's
like an
insane.
actual fucking movie.
I mean, bro, every episode of the show is like an hour long.
I know.
Bro, that's
So you get
like
two
I was
episodes.
watching.
You get a movie. You get a whole movie.
You get a movie, bro. Dude, it took me like 2-3 days to watch the first volume, and then like episode 4 is like an hour and a half. I don't know. I mean, I'll get to it in a second, but yeah, yeah, I just wanted to bring that up real quick. But next thing we've got going on, this is pretty big. This is pretty big. So we got an update on the Spider-Man Noir show titled Spider Noir. They're dropping the man now. One thing that is very, very interesting of the many things with this Spider Noir show that is interesting is that, I mean, we kind of guessed this already, but Nicolas Cage isn't playing Peter Parker. He's playing Mr. Ben Reilly of all characters. And we're going to talk about this more in just a second, but it seems like so the tagline that not the tagline, one of the lines that one of the quotes I have here is that Ben Reilly will take the mantle of Spider-Man Noir. So we'll get to talk about that more in a second, but it's releasing in 2026 on Prime Video. They released a little teaser and like a poster. It's going to be released in both black and white and color.
I'm watching that shit in black and white.
Like I said, oh for sure, black and white is going to be fucking peak. Mind you, the poster looks really good. I think this show looks good. He doesn't. There was like a little motion graphic thing which showed him shooting webs, but instead of doing this, he shoots it like a gun. I don't know. I just thought that was cool. Bang, bitch. But obviously, we do have to talk about the elephant in the room, in that of Ben Reilly.
Yeah.
What do you think? First of all,
I always thought it was because of a legality thing, like that they wouldn't. Christian, do you know who closes tomorrow? Zach.
What?
He's reading the comments right now.
What's it called? But I think they're not allowed to use Peter Parker at all. Like I think whatever happened with them in Marvel, like is hindering them to do that in live action.
That's so strange though, because I thought by this point that's like didn't even apply anymore.
No. I mean, I think okay. I think this is basically. I was because I was talking about this with some other people the other night, and this was kind of the analogy I used, because like we basically how like essentially Sony is renting Peter out to Marvel.
Yeah,
like they're renting him off, and like they don't like Marvel doesn't own the character, but they're renting him. Basically, if you were renting a house, would you live in it?
Huh?
Yeah.
No, like you're renting out a house. Like you're the owner.
No,
would
I
you
would.
as the landlord. I essentially believe they're all like, as long as we're renting them out to you, we can't use Peter Parker in live action. That is essentially what it seems like. Seems like okay. Like we made a deal because like literally before the breakup, after Far From Home, we have I'm 99% sure I 99% believe that this is factually true. That in the first Venom movie there was like a Tom Holland appearance. Mm-hmm. How far they got along to whether they shot it or not, I do believe there was an actual intent, and depending how far along they got to it, I do believe there was an intent to actually put him in that movie. I mean, they went as far as concept art in Madam Web of Tom Holland Spider-Man in the movie. So I believe that even before the breakup, they still had some kind of thing where they're like, I don't know. But I think once they rekindled everything for No Way Home and then all the other Avengers movies for now and Brand New Day and all that, I think they did. I think they put some like clause being like, nah, you can't use Peter Parker, because why else would they go out of their way to have to do Riley? Like it's such an odd thing.
Okay, so then
yeah.
But then that brings up a bigger slew of questions in that of like the story, because from what we understand, he's taking up the mantle of Spider-Man Noir. So does that mean that there's Peter Parker already, like has he already existed in this world?
I would assume
and if so, right, is it a scenario of like is this Ben Reilly a clone? Does that mean he has the memories of Peter Parker? That means he's essentially, in the context of the show, he basically is Peter Parker because he has his memories. They can pretty much do everything except they have to call him Ben. Or is it a thing of like, he is Peter Parker, but they're just changing his name. Like it's like what character did that? Like they're literally it's just like he's Peter Parker. He has an Aunt May. He has an Uncle Ben who died. He's named after Ben. You know, is it that?
You know what I think it is? I think it's the first thing. Or not the first thing. Yeah, there was like 3 things. The first thing. I think it's just there was a Peter Parker out there and he just took up the mantle. I think that's all it is. But then again, like an alias. I mean, maybe it's like Peter Parker's undercover. Maybe just using the Riley name. But I don't know. I feel like they wouldn't. I don't know. I feel like the thing is, I would say the safe and less complicated route is okay. There was a Peter Parker out there. He doesn't know who he is. The guy just died and he took up the mantle. Maybe he dies in front of him and he's like, "Fuck, I got okay. Well, I'll be Spider-Man, I guess."
I am Prince Productions.
Ooh.
Sorry, I'm replying to my the comments.
Hello,
and then
absolutely.
I'm pretty sure this is being written by the Phil Lord and Chris Miller and like so like they don't play shit safe. So it could easily be they are doing the clone like a similar thing to the Clone Saga, and like they're messing around with like all of that. But
because that could really be interesting. Because I'm thinking about it. Okay, do you remember? Oh, this is a really bad example. But okay, the Batwoman show, right? The Batwoman, the CW Batwoman show, shitty, terrible show. Obviously, as we know, but I don't know to an extent. Okay. You know what? It wasn't good. But in the show, Batwoman becomes Batwoman because Batman is missing, right?
Yeah.
That's the reason. So I'm just going to throw this out, right? Imagine I'm super correct and this is what ends up happening in the show. But imagine it's like a thing of like Peter Parker is gone. He's either dead or whatever they end up doing with his character. So now Ben Reilly, who is obviously his clone, has been his clone for many years.
Oh.
He's also kind of old now because he's Nicolas Cage. Has gone, okay, Peter's gone, I'm going to become Spider-Man. Noir now. Spider-Noir. Maybe it's a thing like that.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like that probably is what it's going to be like. Just that. It's like, because I don't know. I feel like what they should have just done, because this is an official thing. Like, this is an actual quote from, or is this speculation?
This is an actual quote.
So, yeah.
This is from Discussing Film on Twitter. Which, I mean, Discussing Film has been very, like, reliable most of the time.
So then, in that case, I really think what they should have just done is, like, just keep them as... Wait, I'm sorry. What was the quote again that they said? So I don't forget.
Yeah, I got you. Give me a second. Let me find it in my notes. That he takes up the mantle of Spider-Man.
Okay, yeah, I think they shouldn't have done that. I think they should, if they wanted to just do it as Ben, just make him just Ben Reilly. But then again, I don't know. Maybe it's an actual plot point in the show, and we don't know. So
I really hope so because Nicolas Cage. I mean, I would assume he was obviously one of the big people pushing for this show, right? Yeah. He really enjoys the character, so he knows a lot about the character, right?
Yeah,
he's done his research. He loves comics.
Yeah, I mean, literally,
he has been for ages.
Like fun. I mean, I'm sure you guys know, but like for the audience, a fun fact about his name is he's actually one of the Coppolas. Everyone knows that, but his stage name Cage comes from Luke Cage.
Yep.
So like that's just fire as fuck.
But
when it's releasing, it just says.
What are you trying to look up?
Cage just coming down to the set, just drinking his whiskey, being like a depressed Spider-Man.
I'm trying to figure out when the release date is. It says set to be released in 2016, so we still don't, or 2026.
This movie is fucking Jack Daniels.
I said drinking. Yeah. I didn't mention nothing about Jack Daniels yet.
Hold up.
I know you're thinking about your Jack Daniels. He said yeah, but yeah, let's move on from that. Next up, okay. This is a big one. So Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right? This came at the same time as the Sonic news. We actually got a bit more news on this. So Mutant Mayhem, right? Obviously was a great movie. It wasn't financially successful though. With that being said, Paramount must be liking them because not only have we gotten the spin-off animated show, right? Mm-hmm. Now we're getting the short film for Christmas, right? Well, the sequel will officially be releasing in 2027. And on top of that, a third movie is already being discussed.
Damn.
So we're going straight at it, okay? And on top of that, as we know, the last Ronin live action got canned in favor for the new live action one, which is it's officially going to be a reboot, and it will officially be releasing on November 17th, 2028.
Yeah, that's
so
way too soon, dude. Like, I don't know how.
2028?
No, I feel like it is. What the fuck is this?
Think? No, because we're about to be in 2026. So
that's
let's
like
say
2 years.
they start.
I don't know if that's like a good turnaround.
No, because think about let's say they start filming. They're doing pre-production right now. They have been for a while, right? Let's say they start filming Q2 or Q3, right?
Yeah.
So summer to fall is when they begin filming. They finish by the end of 2026, early 2027. All of 2027 is post, right? And then release 2028.
I don't know. Well,
it also okay. That was the other thing. It also depends on how they film it, because if I'm obviously I'm a big fan of practical effects.
Yeah.
So it would be sick to me if they did the whole Predator Badlands method, where you have people in suits CGI their face.
Yeah. You could do that.
Right.
I feel like that would also cost less money. Maybe I'm tripping, but I feel like that would be less expensive to do.
I would think so too. I mean, it's less work for VFX.
Yeah,
obviously.
it's like you're spending less money on CG, and you're also spending less money on practicals. It's like the real issue would be the fucking face and the movements and all that. So like you could just have a suit that they can just zip up and down every single day, right? Zip. And then you don't have to worry about the animatronics. You just do the head and that's it. It's like I think they can do that. I think they can do it. That'd be a great idea.
I'm glad that we're finally getting a sequel to Mutant Mayhem. I absolutely adored Mutant Mayhem. So good. I remember watching it in theaters and being blown away just by the creativity of the movie. And I don't know. My theory as to like why they haven't done anything up until now is because like I know Seth Rogen was a big producer on that. He put in a lot of his time and money. And since it wasn't financially successful, I'm thinking that maybe he opted out of, doing as much with the sequel. And so Paramount was probably struggling to find somebody to help fund and everything. With that being said, though, I'm glad that they're finally working on this.
They have a Ninja Turtles magic set coming out in March. I'm gonna buy that shit.
Wait, but are you gonna buy the Zootopia 2 magic set?
Yeah, I already pre-ordered that shit.
Okay. Kevin's favorite movie is finally released. Now, I want to bring this up because, bro, kids movies make so much goddamn money. Movie. Okay, what do you guys think? Wait. Let me find out what the budget for this is. Zootopia 2 budget, because I don't know.
Probably like $300
Okay, on a budget of $150 million, how much money do you guys think that this movie has made?
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. I think it's made like at least 500. Like,
Kevin?
Yeah. What's the budget?
150.
That's actually fucking modest for like a Disney Pixar movie.
Yeah, for this, yeah, for sure.
I say 600.
What, you trying to be the snake over here? Oh my god,
bro! It's made $672 million.
It's only been in like the theaters for like what, 2 weeks?
Bro, okay. In domestically, it's only made 187. It's made almost $500,000. Bro, China is eating this thing up.
I know.
Let's be for real here.
It barely made anything.
I'm gonna give it to myself. I can't say it.
No, I mean it already made its budget back in like a week. Yeah. I don't know what its opening was, but bro, why has this made so much money?
I mean, it's probably animals. I don't know, bro. First one, like a lot.
You like it? I can't stand this property anymore.
Really?
Like, the first one was fun for what it is, but the second one, it's like, so my girlfriend's brother went to go see it. Uh-huh. I didn't go see it. I didn't want to. He went to go see it, and he was saying that it's exactly the same as the first one, but with like an extra character or something, and that's it.
Damn.
Just a different villain. So it's to be expected.
Damn.
But Finally, okay. Let me put us back on track.
No.
Another film that has released that I'm very excited for is Five Nights at Freddy's 2, starring Josh Hutcherson and Megan Fox, which, by the way, has debuted with a 12% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Shit!
Wait, huh?
No,
Wait, you have
this
a
is
what?
this is
12%
nothing
on
new.
Rotten Tomatoes.
12%.
This is nothing new. Wait, hold on. This is nothing new. The first one debuted with
It was like
wait,
30.
it's probably
that
gonna.
was low as fuck.
Yeah, it's like at 30%. It's like at 30%. But like their what is it? Their audience score for the second one is 88%. So, I mean, critics hated the first one, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Like because they're not a fan of the franchise or the game, right? Yeah, it's at 13%. It's got a B cinema score. I mean, honestly, I don't think it's gonna be a bad movie. All the like spoiler-free reviews I've seen are that it's like it's better than the first one in certain aspects, but it still lacks any of the horror.
Bro, they kept hyping it up, being like, "This is gonna be the horror movie. This is gonna be more horror."
It's gonna be scary.
Once they do 3 and what's it called in 5, if they go that far,
They're probably just gonna do 3.
I hope so.
if they do 5, I mean, if they skip 4, it's like I forget what 4 is. I think that's Sister Location.
Yeah. Oh wait, I thought this is what they were doing with Sister Location
No.
for this one.
No, this is
Sister Location is 5. 4 is because they're already putting elements of 4 because 4 is Golden Freddy.
Oh yeah.
Is the what's it called, the not the disease version of the suits, the
Nightmare version.
what is it, when the nightmare version? Yeah, when they all look all dirty and stuff.
Yeah.
So they already have elements of that in here.
And they do, yeah, like they said, like 3. If they do 3, cause that's just pure Springtrap, and which is like really kind of like disgusting. And if you do Nightmare version, technically Nightmare version is basically like the kids just having PTSD, like crazy, like not abnormal.
Yeah, but
they're like crazy at PTSD.
Yeah, but they're scared to do like full on horror for this because they wanna make as much money as
I know, but like honestly,
possible.
They should have just made the
Just
first one
lean
horror.
into the horror.
Like the thing is, like, I know like kids still really like it's crazy. It's weird because like this game came out when we were kids, like when we were literally in fucking middle school, and middle schoolers now are still obsessed with it. It's like it's just like it's so weird because like something like this wouldn't really carry on like 10 years later, or like I'm pretty sure it's been way more than 10 years. But
it's the same thing with Minecraft.
Oh yeah, Minecraft. It's the same thing with Minecraft. Like it's such an odd thing to kind of see where it's like, dang, something we liked as kids today are obsessing over. Like it's just such an odd thing.
It's cool.
But like it's like I don't know. Like I get them trying to keep it PG-13, but like I feel like R would have just made this work more. But
I mean, I think there's a world, right?
Yeah, where it could happen.
No, tell me.
Oh no, because I was just saying because like the main fan base, like they already grew up.
Yeah.
But like the thing is, I understand the PG-13, not necessarily because of the money, but like I understand that. But like the main thing is like, dude, like the fan base right now is still kids, like, cause it's still popular within kids. So like I don't know, it's such an odd thing. But what were you gonna say?
I mean, I was gonna say like, all right, I'm gonna copyright this right here, right, real quick, just in case. I think there's a world in which you can take these films and maybe film some extra scenes, recut it, re-edit it, add some blood into it, and make a rated R version. I 100% like believe that like by Halloween of next year they can re-release Five Nights at Freddy's 1, but like super bloody and gory.
Things, yeah, like dude, they actually could, and like you know what's crazy? It's actually worked before, and this is something that's happened because Megan was literally an R-rated movie. They cut it to be PG-13, and then they just released the R-rated cut.
Megan?
And it ended up being a really big success. Yeah. They could literally just do that.
You talking about that weird robot thing?
Yeah. Or same thing. Batman vs Superman was shot to be R-rated. They put it down to PG-13,
that's a good one.
And then they released it as R. So I mean, like they could do it.
I mean, with that being said, though, I'm actually really excited for this film. I love the first one. I like it's weird, but it's a comfort movie of mine. And I'm gonna go watch this one tomorrow. I think with my girlfriend and her little sister, who's in middle school. No, wait, I think. No, how old is she? No, she's not in middle school. She's not in middle school. She's like 9. She was excited. She's excited. This is not a horror film, man. It's PG-13.
Yeah.
We are grown ass adults.
I
We'll
want to
take
watch
care
it.
of
I
her.
really like the first one,
Yeah.
but
Nah, the first one's good.
we'll see what
Yeah,
happens.
I'm
with
excited for this. But yeah, we'll talk. We'll talk more about it next week.
Chica.
Oh, we know Kevin does.
Give me that cupcake.
Kevin, why did you just text me that?
And then we just lost 5 viewers.
Chica looks really hot.
Yo, what's this on your Instagram? Kevin.
That's your phone, dude. I
Toy
don't have a
Chica.
spot in
Kevin.
the case, dude.
Oh my god. No, I'm looking
Kev-
at your Instagram.
Whoa,
Toy Chica
No,
body
no,
pillow?
it's true. Christian just sent it. He just sent it to me.
Oh my god.
Bro, Kevin, this is crazy.
Dude, and you
Bro,
didn't
you're looking
invite
at
me?
this?
Dude.
Bro, we can't put it on camera. Oh, dude, that's
this
bad.
Dude, this is vile, dude.
This is
But
fire.
yeah, let's
Should've
move
let me
on.
hit
Let's move
your
on.
Chica body pillow.
Okay.
Ew.
We can finally talk about
Sharing is
some
caring, man.
stuff that has come out. But speaking about movies and
Yeah.
releases, right? Another film, kind of that came out is Fortnite Kill Bill.
Dude, okay, this shit was fire as fuck.
Huh?
Okay. So let me explain it. Let me break this down. So, Fortnite is doing a collaboration with Kill Bill, right? Nothing new, except this time they've also teamed up with Quentin Tarantino, who I want to talk about in just a second here, because he said some shit that
It pissed me off. It pissed me
I
off.
do not give a fuck about, like, the shit that, I don't know, he thinks, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Fortnite has collabed with Kill Bill, and what they've done is that they're re-releasing Kill Bill, not only for the anniversary, but for Fortnite, because Kill Bill is 2 movies, right? They're releasing it entirely with, like, shot stuff that was deleted.
Yeah.
And one part of the script that was deleted was this fight between the bride and, like, another character.
Mm-hmm.
And what Fortnite did is they took that scene, they recorded their lines in voiceover, and they did like a claymation. Huh?
They did mocap.
They didn't. Oh, that's right. They do mocap.
Mocap for it.
They did mocap for this, and they animated a short film that takes place. I guess it's canonical to real life and to Fortnite, because I haven't seen the bloody affair, but I know it's in the movie.
Uh-huh.
So technically, Fortnite and, like, Peely and all the Fortnite characters are canonical to Kill Bill.
Wait, they edited the
Did
short film into the movie?
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
How would?
What do you? What?
Well, cause like
I don't know.
Well, one, it's
AI,
animated.
man. AI took
One, it's
over.
animated.
Wait.
And 2, it's like there's a bunch of Fortnite
Is
characters.
Fortnite-
I don't know how you would.
You know.
Is Fortnite Kill Bill in the bloody affair? Let me see.
I really do want to
The whole
watch
blood.
it. It's 4 fucking hours, but I do want to watch
Kill
it.
It
Bill's
is
that
stupid.
long?
Oh, it does. Yeah, it does show up. It shows up after the credits.
Oh,
So it's
oh,
it's canon.
That's cool.
No, Christian, it is canon. Fortnite is canon.
Becoming canon.
Get your facts right next time. What'd you think of it though? I know you
loved
saw it. I don't know.
And you want to hear something
We're gonna show
crazy?
Kevin after.
It's one of
Yeah.
the few Tarantino movies I've never seen. I've never seen part 1 or part 2. So
What?
like that's why I'm really excited for this, because not only would I be getting to see the full version of the movie, I've never seen either parts. So I think it's just that and Jackie Brown are the only ones of his I haven't seen. So I've seen like
Oh,
the
Christian,
other ones.
you're gonna love Jackie Brown. Jackie Brown is one of my favorite
Really?
Tarantino films.
Yeah,
it's good.
I'm
I mean, so is Kill
pretty
Bill.
excited. Kill Bill. Would you be down to watch it?
Um,
I know it's long, but like
I remember watching Kill Bill when I was a kid. I just don't remember how. I don't know when's the last time.
Kevin, you watched
watched
Kill Bill as a child.
there's a 15-minute intermission in the movie.
What?
Yeah, because it's 4 hours
Yeah.
long. Like they
You don't want to
expect
sit there for 4 hours. You want to use the bathroom.
Yeah,
and
like at
stuff.
some point I'm gonna need to take a shit.
Wait, they just go black for 15 minutes?
Yeah, pretty much. Or I mean, I'm sure there's a thing that
Yeah.
goes like it has like a 15.
Like a timer or
Yeah, there's
whatever.
like a timer. Because movies used to have intermissions, which is insane. Because movies used to be only like an hour and a half long, but they used to have intermissions.
I mean,
in movies.
The final Lord of the Rings movie had an intermission.
Dude, they're re-releasing all the extended cuts. I've never seen the extended
I'm
cuts.
down to watch it.
Oh, it's gonna have an
Lord of the
intermission.
Rings. Yeah, me.
I've only
Dude.
seen those.
Damn, really? Because I haven't, and everyone says they're better, but like
Yeah,
I don't know. But I'm gonna go watch them with Janice and
sick
Bella.
as hell. Sick.
Bella actually likes the Lord of the Rings movies. I was shocked by that.
Oh shit.
You want to go?
They're, I
watch
mean, they're
them?
good. I love
The
them.
Rings?
Yeah, they're
When?
really good. I think you would really like them.
But when?
January.
What day in January?
I don't know. They're just releasing in January.
I don't,
No, my,
but yeah. So what's it called? So yeah, but this this Fortnite Kill Bill short film. It was released to YouTube. I did watch it. It's really good. It's actually really, really good. So it takes place in the Fortnite world. Basically, without spoiling too much, right? A character who was a character is looking to avenge another character, and so they go after Uma Thurman's character, the bride, and she kills. They have a fight. There's some Fortnite stuff. Like there's a part in the film where she like drinks like a shield.
Oh, you hit the cable.
And it's like crack.
Don't touch it.
And it's good, yeah. And so, yeah. So this is Yuki. She's the one. Oh no, the screen is fucked. Kevin,
move.
Oh wait, is that why? What?
Yeah, take this shit off.
Okay, I was gonna face it.
So yeah, so she goes. She's trying to kill Uma Thurman, and she obviously ends up losing because Uma Thurman is just the goat like that. Yeah, I really liked it, but what I didn't like was what Tarantino had to say about Paul Dano.
God, bro, that shit pissed me off. You know what was funny?
What did he say?
I saw this, right? I saw the Fortnite thing. Wait, what? Oh no,
you go.
It was just like, okay, so I see the Fortnite thing, right? The Yuki's Revenge. I was like, dude, this is fire as fuck. Can't wait to go see Kill Bill. Literally, like a few hours later, Paul Dano thing. I was like, bro, Look, I've said this 1,000 times. I love Tarantino's movies. I respect a lot of his opinions about film and the film industry. I cannot stand him as a human being.
I 100% agree. I love his movies. I don't like him as a person. Yeah. I think it's sad that Uma Thurman has to tell her daughter to be careful to show her feet around him. Yep. I think that's really sad. I also think it's ironic.
Roman Polanski not raping a 13-year-old. And that because the 13-year-old was like, he was like, she wanted it. Bro, he was on Howard Stern when he said that. Everyone knows how fucking reprehensible of a human being Howard Stern is. Even Howard Stern was like, bro, what the fuck are you saying right now? What the fuck are you saying right now? Anyways.
Mind you, this is the white man who's inserting N-words into everywhere. Every movie. Making white characters say it, black characters, doesn't matter. He will make
He made himself say it in Pulp Fiction.
He did make himself say it. That's right. So
like 5,000 times. Anyways, take it
away. But yeah, so basically he was talking about Paul Dano, who is, by the way, phenomenal actor. Let's just throw that out there.
Seems like a very
phenomenal person. Phenomenal person all around. And he was just talking about how bad of an actor he was. And to me, that what feels weird is that, okay, there's a level of unprofessionalism here that is beyond what he said before, right? Like, he's already weird enough, but he's talking about a guy who's never been in his films.
Yeah.
And he's talking about him in a way that is so malicious. It's like, what does he have against him?
Yeah, what do you have against Paul Dano?
And the most interesting part about all this is how collectively not only has the internet reacted, but filmmakers, actors. Matt Reeves tweeted that Paul Dano is a great actor. Paul Dano hasn't said anything.
That would have been me. Like, to be honest, like, I'll just be like,
it's just
like whatever.
I mean, if you're Paul Dano, you shouldn't care either.
You're Paul Dano. You're chilling.
Yeah, I don't know why he was talking so much shit about him. Like mind you, Paul Dano,
or not Punishers, Prisoners.
Punisher
video. That's why my brain was.
I know. I saw the video. Good video. But I don't know why he's so rude to him. Like, mind you, Paul Dano, when he shot There Will Be Blood, came in like a few weeks before they started shooting. He was young. He had to do an intense scene with Daniel Day-Lewis, and even Daniel Day-Lewis was like talking about how, like, damn, like, this kid held his own against me, and like I've done this for a while.
And he's the acting Jesus. Like he's the acting Messiah.
He's in acting Messiah.
Dude, put him and Marlon Brando on a ring. We just gotta resurrect Brando.
Here's a good one. Put Quentin Tarantino in a ring with your mom.
Dude,
Paul Dano
against my mom, dude. He ain't gonna, dude. She'd fuck his shit up. My mom would do 1-2 combo. He's gone.
I don't know, man. Tarantino clearly does not have a PR team because he can make the best movie ever, but he's like an incel. It's really sad to say, but it's kind of true. He doesn't do good with interviews. He doesn't do good with stuff like that. He just shouldn't be.
He is so, like his tism is so strong, it just takes over his body.
Oh,
The
yes.
tism is so
Like, the
strong.
tism is,
No,
like,
he's on the spectrum.
like
there's
hardcore.
it's not to be fucked, but it's true. Yeah.
We can't be doing this thing.
He just he just happens to be a genius when it comes to writing movies. Also, he self-inserted himself into a scene. What film was it? From Dusk Till Dawn, where he had to put Salma Hayek in his mouth. All right, we're moving on. We're moving on from that. He's too weird for this shit. But another thing that has released last week, mind you, it is currently the biggest thing on Netflix right now. It debuted with 59.6 million views in its first 5 days. That's insane.
Wow.
Where's Netflix getting these numbers from? I don't know, but it's still insane. Is Stranger Things season 5, volume 1? Christian, do you want to take it away?
I am a big fan so far. I did watch all 4 episodes. I know for once, right? We're talking about a TV show I'm actually.
Finally, man.
Well, I honestly, I think the biggest reason why I love Stranger Things is because a lot of it is based off of Stephen King stuff. So that's probably why I'm I've been staying in tune with each season when it comes out. But I don't know. Okay, first thing before I even get into the actual show, is this what are we just reviewing it right now? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, just reviewing volume 1. Okay, volume 1.
First thing before we get into the actual contents of the season so far, stupid ass decision not to release it weekly. Duffer Brothers were trying to get Netflix to do it, and they were like, no. It's
holiday hot take.
Oh yeah, I guess that's my holiday hot take. Dumb as fuck. And then on top of that, I feel like it's a dumber decision to be let's give them 4 episodes and then they wait a month. Give them 3 episodes and then they wait a month and get the dude.
Yeah. Maybe just release it weekly.
You literally could have just released it weekly. And I feel like it's getting a lot of talk about right now. But imagine how much bigger it would have been if it was a week-to-week release. Honest to God, just this is fucking insane. So you don't want to do a week-to-week release for, I guess, the whole thing of binging the whole thing or whatever. Mm-hmm. But then you're just gonna make them wait longer than even a week-to-week release would have been. So because they're releasing it on holidays, so you're still gonna have to wait a little bit longer than also I find that stupid as fuck because I'm sorry, and I'm firsthand witness of this happening. It is gonna be fucking impossible to get your entire family on a fucking holiday to sit down and watch 4 hours or something.
Yep.
It's not
in the middle of Christmas.
Yeah, and guess what? We tried doing that. We tried fucking doing that. It didn't fucking work. On fucking
no.
What was it? It was Thanksgiving. We tried.
Yeah.
We tried, and then we were like, nah, you know what? We're just gonna play some fucking games instead. That's what we did.
Well, that's why I said Netflix released their first their view totals for the first 5 days. Because obviously nobody's watching. Most people are not going to sit through all of Thursday, Thanksgiving to watch this.
Yeah. Unless your family consists of you, your mom, and your dog. Not literally at the fucking Thanksgiving party we went to it was I'm not even joking, more than 20 of us.
Bro, where's that Jane?
No. Think about it. Okay, hold on. You got Kathy. You got, she has.
Oh,
that's 4 kids.
Okay, never mind.
Because the party was split into 2. Because then there was the younger people, all the 20-year-olds, and then there was all the adults.
I'm thinking about Friendsgiving.
Doing their thing. No, Thanksgiving.
I'm thinking Friendsgiving. My fault. I mixed up both.
Shit, Friendsgiving. There's fucking 12 of us. I don't know. Anyways, but the point is no one's gonna you can't get that many fucking people to sit still and watch something for 4 fucking hours.
Yeah.
If they dropped 1 episode, you could do it. You could fucking do it. Everyone, you want to watch 1 hour or something? Oh yeah. 4 fucking hours.
Now, what'd you think of the? What'd you think of it? Of the volume,
yes.
the set, the episodes.
The actual. Okay, I really like it so far. I will say there's a lot of issues with the writing. More so the first 2 episodes. I think once you hit episode 3, it really finds its footing, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Not that the first 2 episodes were bad. It was just even after the first 2 episodes, but it was just more apparent in this. The first 2 is it was just exposition, just nonstop, and I was just like, dude, shut the fuck up and just let the fucking scene play out. Just let it play out. Stop. It's like we're not even like discovering shit. You're just fucking telling me. You're just like, oh yeah, and it's like, and I'm just like, and it was just like exposition like every 10 minutes, and then it just hit me right before we like right when I was like pulling up the stuff, because like you know how we talked about how Netflix is trying to make they're trying to make it as second screen friendly as possible, so you can just doom scroll with it in the background. I think that's why. I think that's exactly why. And to prove that point, we're cool spoilers for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, Karen should have died. Rest in peace. Oh gosh, she's so bad. But she,
oh yeah. How did
you're
she?
not even
I don't know how.
Fucking watch it.
Kevin,
by
bro,
the time you do decide to watch it, you're gonna fucking forget everything we're talking about. But
mind
like,
you, this Demogorgon who it killed like an entire squad of like soldiers. just swipes one lady and she's still somehow alive.
And like that, they should have killed. Also, fuck Ted. No one, everyone fucking collectively beats up on Ted. He's a fucking joke. So just kill him off. And everyone actually loves Karen. They're like, oh, she's a cool character. They should have killed them off because, especially since it was the first episode, you were setting the stakes like immediately. Secondly, I hate how they fucking dealt with that scene. They kept cutting it in such a weird way, and now I was like, why the fuck did they keep cutting forward, cutting back, and then cutting to the same shot at like 3 different angles? And I was like, what the fuck? What? Like, this was such a stupid decision how they edited out that scene, and the acting was really fucking weird, which I'll get into that in a second. But the acting in that scene was really weird. And now it just hit me. You're fucking doom scrolling. She gets slashed, it takes 2 seconds, you just missed it. Versus how they chose to edit it, she gets slashed, you miss it. What happened? Instant replay like we're watching sports. Oh! Yeah. And I'm just like, dude, like, just, I feel like the dialogue has been really rough this season, and the acting has been really fucking weird. Like, everyone was memeing on, like, that one scene with the jocks. I don't think it was that bad. Like, but, like, there was a lot of, like, really odd dialogue and just acting and exposition.
I mean, that kind of, okay, I guess let's talk a little bit. This will, like, go into, like, more of the show, but I think that more stuff.
I think he's still chilling.
Oh, we got more comments?
Yeah, no, Karen isn't dead. I don't think Ted is either. They're both
Can I say this real now? Because it's been in my brain scrambling, but I want to say it so bad. But whenever I see Millie Bobby Brown or just, like, playing with Levin, I just hear the thing, like, her eating carrots. Be like, carrots good, but dirty it the better. Like, her eating a carrot.
Oh, yeah.
I think I should like that.
It's just like, these are great, but these are even better. You know, the dirtier the better. I was like, you know, I think about it. I'm like,
yeah, carrots.
Carrots.
Papa.
Papa.
Well, here's the thing. Here's my stitch with, like, the acting, right? Because I do agree. I think a lot of the dialogue has been clunky because, so the first 3 episodes, like, it seems like the climax is that they have to do this thing by episode 2-3ish, right? But they spend too much time in the first, like, 2 episodes talking about what they're gonna do instead of doing the thing, like you said, right? They're talking about, okay, this is the plan. This is what we're gonna do. Okay, we're setting up for the plan. We prepared for the plan. Now we're executing the plan.
And
right?
It's literally every episode, and I'm like, oh my god, just let it fucking play out. Like, let me just see how this.
They're talking about, like, the Upside Down as if we've never heard of it.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go inside the Upside Down. Now we're gonna go infiltrate the Upside Down.
Yeah,
right.
like there was. Oh my god, there was so much of that where it's like, it's like, dude, I'm sorry. Like, I understand that you're trying to do this thing where it's like, okay, we haven't seen the show in like 4 years. And, like, you're trying to catch up anyone that just hasn't rewatched it. But it's just going to ruin the show's rewatchability.
Oh, for sure. Of course. So you're watching it back. You have to sit through all this bullshit. You're like, all right. But what I think it kind of comes down to, right? And I think it's not to, like, slander them as actors, right? Because I think there is, like, there's a thing here, right? These kids, I mean, they're all our age. They obviously have been acting since they were pretty young, right? And I think the standard for child actors is obviously a lot different once you become an adult. That's right. That's why not every child actor is successful. But excuse me, there's obviously levels, right? Not everybody, some people work harder to become better actors, other people have more natural talent. It's a case by case example. But since we've seen these kids grow up, um you can see like the discrepancies and like who's acted more than others and who just naturally is a better actor and so on and so forth, because obviously as kids, like I said, they were all really good actors. Maybe it's because they're all kids, the standard is different, and they just happen to be good actors as kids. But now we're rating them on a criteria of adults, right? Because they're no longer kids. Now we're rating them as if like they're anybody else in the sea of actors, right?
Yeah.
And that's where the issue kind of comes in, because obviously in comparison to somebody like David Harbour, who is a phenomenal actor, there's going to be a big level, right? But even somebody closer to their age, like Joe Keery, like there's still a pretty big gap. I mean, it kind of depends on who we're talking about in the context, but like, that's what ends up occurring. Because, for example, I think, in my opinion, right, this is just one out of, I'm not going to say like who specifically, but like, for example, Sadie Sink, in my opinion, is one of the better actors now from this show, and you can see that in the show, versus, not to be rude, but it is kind of true that like I don't know, Millie Bobby Brown, for example, she obviously has many ventures in her life and she was a good child actress, but I don't know if her level of acting has stood up over time.
Yeah, and I also think I was thinking the same thing throughout the season, but I also think it's also the character of 11 is very...
It is a weird... Yeah. It is definitely a weird character, because it's like, she has to be kind of, not dumb, but she's naive. Still a little bit naive, and a little bit more innocent in certain regards, but by this point in the story, she's also grown up a little bit more, but it's only in their universe been like, what, 4 or 5 years? Yeah. So it's a bit weird, but it kind of sucks, because it still shows, right? Like there's many scenes with her and David Harbour where it really feels like it's her acting and David Harbour being Hopper. Like he just goes so naturally with that character. Yeah. But it feels like she is playing a character. And you see this a lot, because I don't know if it's just me, but I kind of feel like the chemistry between her and Finn Wolfhard has kind of died down over time. Yeah. Because Finn Wolfhard in himself, he's a good actor, and they just don't have the same amount of chemistry they did when they were kids.
And I think it's because like most of the seasons they're separated. Like honestly, think about it. Season 1 and 3, that's it, and then they're separated. Season 4, season 2, they're separated this season. So it's like most of the show they've been separated. Yeah. Whereas, like, the chemistry with her and Harbour has always been probably the best in the entire show, because they're probably the actors that have to work with each other the most.
Are the closest.
Yeah.
Yeah. But with that being said, though, I think it was still a pretty good, first 4 episodes, right? Obviously, it's been a while since we've seen the show, so, from that point of view, it does contextualize a lot about what's going on. I think the story is, like any season, still as interesting, right? The stakes obviously are the highest they've ever been in this show, and that makes sense, right? This is the final season, you want to go big. There's a couple twists at the end of episode 4 which I think were predictable, and then a couple twists which I think were very out of the blue, which I'm really excited for. For example, Will getting powers. This is nothing new, absolutely nothing new. Also, by the way, Will is gay. Let's just throw it out there. It's really clear. Like, there's a lot of analogies in the show about queerness, LGBTQ rights. Oh, she definitely outgrew the character. Yeah. Yeah. Millie Bobby Brown definitely outgrew the character. There's obviously a lot of, there's obviously a lot of social issues with this show. This show is nothing new to social issues and tackling those problems, especially because it takes place in the 80s in like this town that isn't, that doesn't always have the most like socially accepting characters, right? Like what's his face? Like
Billy.
Like a lot of the parents and stuff like that, right? And so this is nothing new. But I do agree. But like, for example, like Will being gay, like I think has been dragged on for so long, because I really thought like this, like we were finally going to get to the point where he admitted it, because Robin is, she's already out of the closet, And I thought by her being out of the closet and the interactions like with her and Will, it was gonna lead up to that, but it never did. But they will tackle that at some point, obviously.
I feel like
but
it's more realistic though, because at that time period, people are just gonna stay in the closet for probably their entire life, and that's just
maybe so. But it's like as a viewer though, like you're watching a TV show, you know.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know. It feels in that sense it feels a little bit weird to me. But the twist of him getting powers, that's to be expected. I thought it was a cool moment though. The way it was presented was the best.
Yeah.
Because there's obviously like a lot of analogy here for child SA and things like that. And
yeah,
they
with
kind
the
of
opening of the season. Yeah.
Right. And so they kind of showcase as this being a thing of like him overcoming his trauma, which I think was a very empowering and powerful moment in the context of the show. One twist I never expected though was the whole Callie twist. I was genuinely shocked by that. Callie, because that, I mean, it brings up a whole slew of questions of like how she got there, what ended up happening to her. I'm kind of glad they brought her back because it feels like it wasn't just a throwaway.
Yeah, it makes that one episode
but Jesus,
like meaningful now because like obviously everyone knows it was supposed to be to make a spinoff. So like, cause like honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I like right when they said, oh, we have Vecna in there, or like they theorized that Vecna was like the one causing that. I did predict it was her like immediately. I was like, nah, because
really?
I was like, because it makes no sense if Vecna's off doing his thing, like it wouldn't make any sense that like he's also locked up doing something the government like, because like the government, especially when you get to like around the 4th episode, the government is literally like taking the kids to protect them or whatever they were doing. I was just like, why would they need to hide them from Vecna if they already have Vecna? So I was like, nah, it's probably one of the little sister homies. But but I liked it. I actually think it makes that episode meaningful, and it won't make people want to skip. Because I remember just sitting through that the first time, and I was like, oh, okay.
I know. I mean, it's obviously the worst episode of the whole show. But I agree. I think it makes it a lot more meaningful and more in ways that more than we think. Because I remember, from what I remember about Callie, she was a lot more. What's the word I'm looking for? What's the adjective? Not extreme than 11, but she was a little bit more outspoken. She was more rebellious. She was
more edge,
and
she has more
edge to her. More of an edge to her, and to kind of see her, take this character that was very strong and just like put her in this situation where she's being manipulated is really sad. But it opens up the possibilities for a really, really interesting second part.
You know what I found really interesting with like the Will thing is like, because like for me, I thought it made a lot of sense, because what I found very interesting is like right now the discourse is very half and half. Like some people absolutely hate it and think it came out of nowhere, and there's others like me where I think it makes a lot of sense. They've been teasing it for like the entire fucking literally since the ending of season 1, that he has some type of, he's in tune with something, right, within the upside down. He's connected to it in some shape or form. So it felt fucking epic. And like the Duffer Brothers, they said they're gonna explain it like within the context of, I guess, the second half of the show. But they did an interview explaining how his powers work and that they actually have a set of rules. So first of all, I don't think it comes out of nowhere, and second of all, they've actually made it very clear that it's like no. He does. It's like there's a very, very, very strict rule that we follow. So basically, he has to be in range of the Demogorgon. So without that, he doesn't, and he can only control anything that's within Vecna's hive mind, and he has to be right there. So like, it has to be right in front of him. So like, besides that, it's not gonna work at all. So I was like, dude, that makes perfect sense. I mean, like, that makes perfect sense.
Hashtag I need
Yeah.
that white man.
Well, she got a white man. Hey, no, I think, I mean, that's it. It's great because it helps, not necessarily limit their storytelling, but it helps them like allow the story not to just to not just be overpowered, right?
Yeah.
To not just make him a really strong character. It's three kids up against Vecna, and that's it, right?
And like they really, by doing that to him too, and like especially with how the moment was like put together, they really redeemed Will because one, he wasn't even really in the first season because he was kidnapped. Like that was the whole point. So like you don't really see him for most of the first season. Second season, you get more of him, but he's just a traumatized little kid. He's a traumatized little kid, so he's not really himself. And then the third season, you finally get like Will, but then you get fourth season. And he's just really fucking whiny the whole fucking season. It's really fucking
just literally does nothing.
Yeah, it does nothing but fucking cries. And then I was like, okay. And then, so like he's, out of all the characters in the show, actually, no. I was about to say out of all the characters in the show, he's gotten the shorthand the most. I think that's Jonathan. But out of like the
What about Barb?
Yeah, Barb. Rest in fucking peace. But like, out of the main cast of kids, you know, Millie, you got Sadie Sink, you got Caleb, you got what was the kid's name?
Dustin.
What's his name? The kid that plays Dustin.
Gaten Matarazzo.
And you have Wolfhard and all that, Sink, all that. Out of those core kids, he has definitely had like the shorthand the entire show.
Oh,
the entire show.
Well, this is my holiday hot take, but I think Will has been the weakest character of the show. Like,
I don't even think that's.
He's been on a down rolls. Like,
I don't even know if that's a hot take.
That's my holiday hot take.
I feel like most people would agree with that, to be honest.
Probably.
But
this obviously helped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This season was crazy, and doing that just was so good. You know what's funny though? I was watching like Rice's like review on it, and then he was like, "Bro, Vecna just came up to him, said you're weak and gay, and then shot him away."
I mean, that is what he said, bro. That was bro, when he was like holding him and he was like, kids are easy to manipulate, especially you. I was like, oh no.
He was like,
he told him he's chopped.
You're weak and gay, William.
Which one's William?
Bro,
right here.
Also, Vecna's new design is.
I know it was like Ultron and Groot put together. I was like, dude, what the fuck? This is wild. Also,
bro, and
his
when
hair
he came
finally
out,
doesn't look ugly.
Oh, dude, his hair last season was the worst it could have ever been.
Oh,
bro, but I think most no. Lucas's hair is absolute garbage this season, by the way. Yeah. His hairline, bro. That man, whoever did his hair has to be arrested, bro. That shit is a fucking crime.
You know,
against
his
humanity.
dad used to always do his haircuts. I don't know if he did it this season, but I think for the first 3 or 4 seasons, his dad would be the one doing styling his hair.
Bro, I'm so sorry, bro. Whoever they got to get somebody just for Lucas's hair, because season 3 and 4 was like season 4 was his best look, like his best hair by like large margin. This hair though, fucking reeks.
Oh, one thing before we wrap it up. Mind you, also, I feel like I was dogging on the season. I actually really liked it overall. Like, I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10. I think everything being done with Vecna right now, more so the Henry aspect, like what's he planning?
Yes.
I do have a theory. I feel like it's kind of predictable, but on what I think the main plan is. I feel like it's just, he's taking the kids, he's trying to have them either power some type of, like, machine or, like, thing, or have them be, like, workers. Essentially, and then he's gonna use them to help him, like, bring the Upside Down up to us. I think that's pretty much his grand plan.
Yeah.
But I really like what they're doing with how he's going about it. You know, this like almost Pennywise, more so obviously Mr. What's It from Wrinkle in Time, which is cool because I just bought the Wrinkle in Time like book set like a month or 2 ago. So it was just so funny.
Oh, that's
like,
cool. That's
it was like sitting on my desk, and I was like, "Oh, A Wrinkle in Time," and then it ended up being like a big plot point. But the thing is, like, this show has very heavy Stephen King influences in it, and a big fan theory is that A Wrinkle in Time is connected to the Stephen King universe, and that Mr. What's It is Pennywise, and because he's literally referred to as it throughout the entire book. And he abducts kids just like Pennywise does. So that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
And then at the end,
nice cool little.
So like because they rely so much on like fiction to help with their plot lines, and they really relied on A Wrinkle in Time for this season. One of the very last things you see at the end of the season 4, while like they're in a hospital is I think Lucas was reading The Talisman, which was like a Stephen King book, where it's literally about them like going into another like universe. Like it's about a kid that's going into another universe to save his mom. So so like basically, and like you kind of see the parallels with that of what was it called? Where it's reversed, where Millie, what was it called? 11 goes into the upside down to save her dad. So like you see that.
Yeah.
So I don't know, interesting stuff, but I say it's good. I say it's good with some issues.
I say it's good too.
Oh wait, one last thing.
But
I'm so stupid.
tell me.
God.
What the fuck is wrong with how they wrote Steve this season? That's all I want to say.
Oh yeah.
Fucking
Okay.
abysmal.
Okay, Steve. it's not even. Yeah, bro. Steve so far has basically done nothing, and he's gotten smarter over the course of the series, and now it's just season 1 Steve all over again.
Yeah, honestly.
Because he's really stupid this season for some reason.
And like I hate the banter between him and Dustin. Like it's actually pissing me off.
Oh yeah, it was super childish. I like what they're doing with Dustin's character. I like the juxtaposition between him and now and then. Yeah. But yeah, I agree. Yeah, good season overall. The police don't like it though.
Damn.
I don't like it though.
Just get on the street.
Hey, really quick, Kevin, what's your holiday hot take before we go?
My holiday hot take, for me personally, Stranger Things always been the what's it called, the most overrated shit ever. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like that, but it's like someone offering you a baked potato and being like, oh yeah, a baked potato's pretty good and awesome, but in the end of the day, it's like, okay, it's just a potato that's been baked, and honestly, I can eat this shit whenever I want, but I really don't really want it right now. It kind of just feels overrated.
He just hasn't finished the first season.
I don't give a fuck.
He has FOMO.
My name is Neco, aka Prince Productions, and my holiday hot take is that Stranger Things is really good.
My hot take is that I don't care.
My holiday hot take is that the Spider-Man magic set is actually pretty fun. It's not that bad. It's okay. It's fine.
You're dumb.
It was very adequate.
All right. And we will see you guys next week.
See ya.
See ya.
Where is the little thing?